Thank you.
With President Trump expressing confidence in his new chief of staff, will his administration get the fresh start it needs? Well, that could be up to the president himself.
Inside the White House, the chief of staff's power comes from the president. And if the president sends a strong message to the staff that if you want to talk to me, you come through the chief of staff, well, that will really empower the new chief of staff.
Joining us now is Bret Baier, the anchor of Special Report. You know, there were a lot of people speculating that Reince Priebus might go, but I didn't hear John Kelly's name tossed around as somebody who might take over as chief of staff. I mean, something of a Friday surprise. What does he bring to this office, Bret?
Well, John, good morning. I think if you believe the inside talk, the president was thinking about this for some time, had talked to General Kelly about it for some time. What that time is, we don't really know specifically. But what they're hoping is what you heard there, that it will bring some structure, some organization, some grounding of a military-type structure that General Kelly is used to bring and be empowered to be the gatekeeper. And that really is the question. Will the president empower General Kelly to be the gatekeeper in the Oval Office? Those are the best chiefs of staff. Those are the ones that control, you know, how the trains move in and out of the White House, and what kind of access is granted to the president. Now, we don't know the answer to that yet. There are a lot of powerful figures. Anthony Scaramucci has his own relationship with the president. Kellyanne Conway, obviously Ivanka Trump, her father, Jared Kushner, father-in-law, and who gets access to the White House, I think, is the crucial question, to the Oval Office, rather.
Well, and another crucial question is not only does he have control over everybody on the staff, but does he have control over the Twitter machine? Who's going to be monitoring the president's Twitter use?
Well, I think if General Kelly had his say, probably they would go over policy decisions on coming out in 140 characters or less. I think today you saw a tweet storm. That was kind of the intro to John Kelly's time as chief of staff. But really the policy issues that had not been batted around beforehand, arguably, for example, the transgenders in the military that came out via tweet, as of today, that has still not moved forward as far as policy. The Pentagon has not moved forward on implementing it. There's no sense that the Defense Secretary is moving forward with any specific orders. So as of today, that tweet is kind of still in limbo. So I wonder if the policy part of Twitter is going to be analyzed by the new chief of staff.
As you know, over the weekend, the president tweeted that he wants another attempt at an Obamacare overhaul. And again, that kind of caught Washington by surprise. Is the Senate ready for that? Is the House ready for that?
Well, there are things bouncing around. Senator Lindsey Graham has a proposal. There are other proposals. The Democrats would like to get back to the committee and start from the beginning in a bipartisan way. That is what Senator John McCain said he wanted to do when he voted no, go back to regular order. That is a process that takes a long time and obviously would mean that Obamacare in and of itself would stay intact, and they would try to fix what's there.
Mick Mulvaney, the president's budget director, said over the weekend that the president wants more discipline and more structure in the White House. If so, I mean, a military general, you know, who is used to clear chains of command and decision-making coming down from the very top is obviously the right choice. But the president, I mean, witness his campaign style. He's a freewheeling kind of guy. He enjoys that freewheeling interaction, and you have to wonder whether he will allow General Kelly to impose the kind of discipline that most people seem to think is necessary for a chief of staff to be effective.
This is the president's choice, and he has chosen General Kelly for a reason. And Kelly was a senior aide to both defense secretaries Leon Panetta and Bob Gates. He has a lot of experience in Washington, used to be the head of Southern Command, and knows the regimented way to move forward on things. Whether he will be empowered to do that in the Oval Office is really the question. Clearly, the president has trust in Kelly, and you heard that in some of the remarks this morning at that cabinet meeting. and we'll see if he is empowered to put all the gates on the Oval Office that perhaps need to be there.
Well, we're 6 months in, and we've got a new team coming in. It's going to be fascinating to watch. We'll be watching Special Report tonight. Brett Baer, the anchor. Thank you.
Thanks, John.